Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to my explanation about my content that I have created over 1 year. Everything began during 2019, when I deleted all of my previous content, so I won't get striked on YouTube. Well, it wasn't that long until I created a new channel called Dave2 during that time. But I didn't upload much stuff like I do now. I started to investigate the 1995 build for unused music. Don't ask me where I got this copy. In 31st May 2020 I've uploaded 1995-07-21 build on this channel. This video contains some beta element of Wet Dry World. This is where the Super Mario 64 build content started on my channel. 1 week later I uploaded my most watched video on my channel. 1995-07-22, the 4th floor. This video contained an unused theme for the 4th floor in Peach's castle. It was a peaceful version of the creepy endless stairs theme. The same day I've uploaded also the Great Hallway that was the complete opposite of peaceful. It was used for the endless hallway and Bowser's room. 1 day later I've uploaded Dear Mario. This theme was probably some sound test that was never used in the final game. Suddenly I found a theme called Wario Wins. It played when Mario died in the endless hallway after being catched by the Wario apparition. This is where I tried to complete the 1995 build. During this week I found multiple tracks like those chosen by the princess, Tall Titan, but the most interesting was the Lingering Wario, a very difficult secret boss, and the final boss theme, One Wario Angel. One of the highlights of the 1995 build. After I defeated Wario for once and all, the curse of this copy has vanished. It seems that it was finally over. But I was wrong. This copy wasn't the only with unused themes. I found copies from multiple sources. Then a new mission has begun. Super Mario 64, The Lost Music. Compared to the 1995 build, this were personalized copies from multiple people. Most of them had unused themes. But one copy was very interesting. I call it the Lost Copy. The first track of this copy was Bowser's Cathedral. Compared to the other copies, this one was very dark. There was so much new gamma play, music and even new stages. I needed to play this copy. Wet Dry World Beta, Inside Castle Walls Night version, Shared Dreams. More interesting was the Cold Cavern, a ice cave with a creepy theme. The Jungle Course, a level style that was never seen in the final game. The 3rd floor got new stages and the Koopa Factory replaced the tick-tock clock. But then there was a new boss for the 3rd floor, the Mario Acapella. After I defeated them, I gained access to the 4th floor. It's very different compared to the 1995 build. There was a ice level called Frozen City. There was a boss, the Punished Khan Gorilla. A Khan from the Great Ape War according to the game. After the fight you couldn't exit the level. Instead you had to go back to Peach's castle by a new path. Suddenly I found out that Bowser's Cathedral and Peach's castle was merged by the evil Vampire Queen. There was no other way than defeating the Vampire Queen. It was a very hard task. But then I found Bowser's painting. This is where things became very strange. I've seen multiple cursed images. But I wanted to proceed. So I continued in Big Boo's forest near the Big Boo's haunt. Because of the cage you can't enter the mansion anymore. So I had to investigate the rest of this stage. A new path led me to the Acapella village. A village full of mini Marios. There was a minigame called Paint the Painting. You could jump into the painting that was created by yourself. The world that I entered was very disturbing. Mario fell into the abyss. He fell so fast. The screen went black when Mario touched the floor. Just the gross sound of smashing with high speed on the floor was left. I thought it was over. But then the screen went on, and I saw a city filled with trash. Mario has landed on a trash dump. After that I gone through the junk passage. A new boss appeared. The trash pit. After many tries I finally defeated it. The only way to return to Peach's castle was to enter Bowser's and Water passage that is connected to the downtown. It felt like a military base from Bowser. Very unusual for a Mario game. I have entered a submarine. I didn't know that you could drive a submarine in this copy. There were 2 paths. One for a secret boss that is very hard, and one to the castle garden. Then the tournament arc begun. I had to complete 3 minigames. The themes of these minigames are on my channel. Finally I could enter the 5th floor. There was a 6th floor, and a 7th, a 8th, a 9th, and a final floor that leads you to the peak of Peach's castle. The peak was connected with the Skytown. This is where everything went insane. Suddenly there was a Bowser boss battle after the end of the stage. This battle had 2 phases, but it played just like the final game. But the game didn't end. Bowser ran away from Mario. This is the final world, near Bowser City. In order to finish this world you had to complete every task including the 100 coin star. There was the ability to turn on the radio that you got in the beginning of the stage and to listen the near Bowser radio station. Finally the final battle with Bowser has begun. It was some kind of dance battle against him. Even after that final battle the credits didn't roll. There was one final place that I had to go. The deepest place, a final examination, until I reached the true final boss. After that I reached the point of no return. I saw it. The personalization itself. The final boss will take shape depending on who plays this copy. If Mario dies, the cartridge could brick itself. After I defeated it, the credits of the original game run. But the end screen got an unused theme that I uploaded on my channel too. It was finally over. There was no longer a copy that I could play. But then a few months later Super Mario 3D All-Stars came out and everything changed. By then I started to upload even more unused music from multiple copies again. But this time there wasn't a specific copy just like last time. Not until I found Super PSMAAM 3D All-Stars. In later videos it's only called Super PSMAAM. This copy caused the creation of the copy, Super Luigi 64. It wasn't that long until Super PSLUIUL came out from nowhere. But these games were a mystery itself as you see in my channel. Then I started to check the 2001 build of Super Mario Sunshine. I sometimes ask myself if these tracks really are unused or just created by the copy itself. The final copy I found from a source that I won't tell you is Super Mario 128 2000 build. I begun investigation of this copy since 1 month. This week I found a new cutscene from a temple stage of this game. Well, this is the end of my explanation. Thank you for supporting me and have a nice week. The investigation never ends. This was Dave and goodbye.